The next question we have here is why we exist. Why we, as in why the people at the TLC, why Catherine, why Henry exists, and why we choose to do what we do. Catherine, please.
Big question. Um, I think I've chosen to do what I do here rather than anywhere else because I really believe that something special happens in learning centers. Um, I think that there is so much potential for learning centers to be leading the way along with academic departments in terms of how we think about teaching and learning. And also, I think we have so much potential to transform what it means to be a tutoring center and a learning center, what it means to be a teaching and learning center. Um, Learning centers are sort of separate from the academic departments, but I think that because they're separate, we kind of have a different charge. We're definitely here to serve academic departments, but we're also here to push for change in other ways. And I think pedagogically we have that potential. And I like being in spaces where we're working directly with students, where we are here to listen to students' stories and to listen to what students are excited about in their work and to find ways to help students capitalize on that excitement so that they can put it towards any assignment that they are working on. I think that that also works for tutors as well, right? So I think that we have a lot of opportunities in tutoring centers to be able to rethink pedagogy, to test out new ideas. Because we work so closely with students, we have opportunities to really get a better sense of how we can modify our pedagogies and approaches to working with students to better serve them and to make sure that we are helping students to thrive, not just to survive college, but to really thrive and to envision different possibilities for themselves that maybe they didn't even realize or dream were possible. So I really think that tutoring spaces can be that space where these opportunities can come to life.
And it really truly has been during my 3.5 years at Foothill College. I can say with full confidence the conversations that I've had with students and professors and just people on that campus has given me the confidence um, that whatever it is I want to learn in life, like I can do it. And that is something that I hope we can help you all accelerate your own individual journeys in reaching that point. And before I give my response to why we exist, Catherine, maybe you can define pedagogy to our audience that might not be aware of the word.
Yes, so pedagogy is like teaching practices. So not just teaching practices like what do you do in teaching, but teaching practices in terms of what philosophies and beliefs and values influence the way that you're teaching and how you engage students um, and that shape your perceptions of students and what you believe they bring to the classroom.
Nice. Yeah, it's one of those words that you can kind of word drop now once you have it in your arsenal. um, for me to answer the question on why I am working at the TLC, maybe I can begin with saying I have been incredibly lucky in my life to have encountered the people that I've encountered, but especially during my time at Foothill. Um, but I realize not all students will encounter the people that I encounter at Foothill and have the conversations that I've had with the people that I've met, which is why I look forward to taking luck out of the equation. So I look forward to taking when we're in a classroom and we have no idea what's going on, how this relates to our lives, how is this relevant, why is this even part of our degree, why are these general ed courses part of our hoops that we got to jump through? I hope to shift a little bit of that conversation of, gosh, I just want to get this done and get this over with, towards perhaps an adventure, a learning adventure that I'm currently still seeking for myself. It's not easy to turn rigorous assignments and assessments into an adventure, but to to shift that paradigm, right? To shift, like, take off that lens of, gosh, I just need to get this done and get through this, to saying, how can I make this valuable for my life right now? Not when I get my degree, or not when I begin working, or just having a little faith that each and every single class that we take has its purpose. While we might not see it in the midst of going through it, I fundamentally believe every single class that I've taken has its purpose, right? Whether that's refining my ability to learn how to learn, or meeting people I otherwise would never have met at a tech internship, or at In-N-Out Burger, or at Nordstrom's, or in Germany, or in China. Um, all of those things matter, and it's hard to envision that when we're sometimes in survival mode and barely staying afloat with everything that we're being tasked to learn. But let me tell you, people have helped me envision that, and I apply that paradigm and have on this new lens of looking at the experiences that I encounter and looking at the doors that are just within my reach. Um, in my life, it's learning computer science material, it's having engaging interactions with people that I otherwise wouldn't be able to have. And that's something that I am confident I can help you all find, um, and be aware of. And once you're aware of that, you don't need the TLC technically, you don't need a professor, you don't need an assigned textbook from the syllabus, right? You just need your own curiosity about a subject and how that might fit into your life. So that is why I spend my time in the TLC and not working at